On your side, special presentation, Carolina camera. All right, Christine.
Yes?
We need a question answer from a woman's perspective.
Okay.
And that is, what do you think a man can do to make a good fashion statement?
Well, he definitely has to be trendy. Trendy's big.
Trendy is very
Yes.
big, that's right, but it's got to be stylish too.
Yes.
And there is a bit of fashion that's making a comeback because it's being embraced by more and more young people. You know, it used to be sort of considered by many sort of a piece of fashion that only the old and the stodgy kind of wore.
Yeah.
But these days, you're seeing big-time musical artists, you're seeing sports figures, movie stars, and others.
What?
They're wearing bow ties.
Ah.
And we found a woman who's a big part of bow ties making a comeback because she's making bow ties that are very distinctive, top quality, and the best part of it, they're very affordable, which is one reason behind her success. Let's go to Charlotte, North Carolina and visit CCA Design.
As you can see, it's overwhelming, color-wise, pattern-wise. But if you shrink that down to bow tie size, it makes a nice splash of color for men who don't want to just wear boring clothes.
You can probably tell from the accent, Caroline Driggs is not a native Carolinian. She was born in Nigeria, where she first learned how to sew.
I learned when I was a child, and my mother always sewed my clothes in Nigeria because you couldn't buy them. And she's a beautiful seamstress.
Caroline attended convent school in England, where sewing class was very important.
We had to make a nightgown with French seams, and we had to make an apron, and we had to do hand sewing. And my parents still say, you had a school report that said Caroline's buttonholing is rather weak. And they've never let me forget this.
And while her buttonholing has become somewhat of a running joke amongst family, it's no joke what she's doing with her sewing skills these days.
The bow tie specifically, my son sent me a link to an expensive silk bow tie for $68 and said, do you think I should buy it? So I said, absolutely not. We're giving you way too much allowance if you can afford this. So I said, I will make you one. So I made him one, and then he loved it, and I made him a couple of others, and then his friends said, oh, can your mom make us a bow tie? So I thought, business opportunity.
That was 2 years ago, and since that time, Caroline's bow tie business, CCA Design, has really taken off. What started as a part-time job has now become full-time.
So that's it cut out. I wanted to do something from home. I wanted to do something with sewing, but I didn't particularly want to be fussing. Having worked with people and fitting, tailored garments it's tricky, and I didn't want to be dealing with that. So this way I could feed my creative habit. I mean, I love fabric. I like buying it, I like messing with it, I like turning a large piece of flat fabric into something.
It's a one-woman operation. Caroline works out of her home in Charlotte and sells her ties exclusively through the online website Etsy.com.
So this is the fabric that's in production at the moment.
Caroline's bow ties come in nearly 200 different patterns, colorful patterns, not your traditional solids.
It's really because you can buy those in a store. I want a niche that is different so that people will come to me because they want something fun and different, and that's what I've created.
And each one of Caroline's ties is hand sewn. The quality of each one is impeccable.
Because I do a great product that is made to really high standards, because if I don't want it, no one else would want it, and I'm really picky.
Sewing and selling bow ties was not exactly the career path Caroline started out on. She earned a law degree from the prestigious Cambridge University in England. She later went into banking, where she met her husband. After that, she worked in industrial photography, then later on working in a fashion design studio. But bow ties are now her passion.
I love it. I do love it. It's fun. I mean, every day it's fun, even if it's... I love the shipping, I love the wrapping them up in tissue paper and sending them on their way. I just love every part of it. So, and I'm lucky, I'm really lucky, because I get to do something I love, and not many people can say that. It's the ultimate luxury, is being able to do something that you love and just do it every day. And so it doesn't feel like a job, like, oh, I've got to go make bow ties. It's fun.
and fun is what wearing a bow tie is all about.
And also, I think young women are telling their guys, oh, you look so cute in this, or I want you to wear a bow tie that will match my dress for prom or for a sorority or fraternity formal. And so the guys are thinking, oh, I look quite good in this.
So just who is wearing bow ties these days?
Well, on my website, with each listing, I describe the tie, and at the top of every single listing, I say perfect for the confident, well-dressed man. And that's it in a nutshell. You've got to be confident to wear one.
And with that in mind, I couldn't pass up the opportunity. After all, she not only sews bow ties, Caroline's an expert at tying them.
And then,
And how difficult would you say it is for someone to learn how to tie a bow tie on their own?
not difficult. This is a shoelace knot. It does take practice to perfect it, but
Practice.
there you go. Right, now flip your collar down.
You got it? There's a mirror right over here.
Yeah, there's a
What do you think?
perfect.
What do you think? Can you see this on the next cover of GQ magazine?
Absolutely.
I think so.
And this way you can have a bite-sized piece of luxury that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. So you can think, well, you know, I'm going to buy myself a nice bow tie. And you're spending tops $32, which, you know, is manageable. And I like that because it's bringing something fun into the reach of people. So I like that. You know, it's not going to set the world on fire, but it's spreading a little bit of color and happiness in a very small way. And that's important to me.
Ha! Caroline does such a great job, and that was a perfect bow tie for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you looked great in a bow
I
tie.
thought I looked rather dapper. Yeah, so the next time you see me about
Modesty.
town, I'll be wearing my bow tie.
Oh, yeah. I
And
want you wearing that on the air one of these
you're
days.
going to see it.
Oh.
You're going to see it. All right.